everyone, welcome. My name is Jeff Cockrell. I'm a senior trainer in Dallas, Fort Worth, and East Texas. Did you know that Dale Carnegie was not the originator of the magic formula? I know, it's a shocker. Welcome to our first ITQB video. And I know that there are many people who are staying awake wondering, what is the International Training Quality Board? Recently, I was rereading The Quick and Easy Way to Effective Speaking. And in it, Dale Carnegie talks about how the magic formula was developed. As the popularity of his courses grew, as the class size expanded, he realized he had to shorten the presentations, and they'd already shortened them to 2 minutes. And he said it worked for the talk to inform, it worked for the talk to entertain, but it didn't work for the talk to get action. Because they were still teaching the introduction, body, conclusion that has been taught since the time of Aristotle. After racking his brain, Dale Carnegie only had one option left, and that was to reach out to his instructors. He explained the issue and said, here's what we've got, how can we solve it? And they began to collaborate. They met in Detroit, Chicago, Philadelphia, LA, New York. And from that collaboration, the magic formula, which as we know is a staple of everything that we do. The International Training Quality Board is our first steps to recreate that level of collaboration, cooperation, and elevation that happened in Dale Carnegie's time. The advantage for us now is we got all sorts of tools that Dale Carnegie couldn't imagine. The challenge is we don't have Dale Carnegie. And so it's up to us to contribute our ideas, lift each other up, and the ITQB is a forum for us to do that, to add value to each other, to Dale Carnegie and Associates. Recently I was talking with a friend of mine, and he was headed off to deliver session 3. And we got to talking about how we introduce the stress principles. And what I realized is that the process we were talking about, we could use it to introduce any list of items that our audience may have some familiarity with already. Whether it's fundamentals, guidelines, rapport, delegation steps, it could be questions we use in the questioning model. And really briefly, we have them read them over, and then as they're reading it, there's going to be some thoughts that are sparked of, oh, I remember using this one. Excellent. Then we break them into small groups, and they're going to tell that story without revealing the technique or the principle that was used. The challenge for the audience is to identify what it was, to guess. And if we really want to stretch them, have them pick 3 different items. Because we all know, none of this stuff happens on its own. It's always in concert. We start with this principle, and then another one kind of comes in later, and then we could use this as well. So for instance, if somebody does a presentation on stress and worry, how they handle it in the past, well, they might have used date-type compartments. Someone else might have used doing things in order of their importance. Another person might have been using the 4 problem-solving questions. Okay, none of those are wrong. And then we just go to the next presenter. This is a great way to take the weight off of our shoulders and let the group do the heavy lifting, which, as we all know, is so much more fun for them. It's so much easier for us, and they get so much more out of it. I hope this serves. If you have not saved the date for our virtual conference in September, please do that. I look forward to meeting all of you in person, online, and it's a chance to begin to expand our capabilities, expand our skill set, lift each other up, and by default then make a difference for Dale Carnegie and Associates, and make a difference for the people that trust us with their employees, with their coworkers, with their family members, and with their own self-confidence. So thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing all of you virtually. Have a great day, and go out and knock them alive.